Are you listening?
Welcome to the Nerf Report. My name is Bryant, and I am extremely excited about today's show because we get to talk about... Nope, we can't use that sound effect. We will get sued in a heartbeat. Let's try again. Nope, not that one either. Nice try, guys. Just go to YouTube's audio library, look up Star Wars, and whatever comes up first, just use that, okay? Got it? All right. For this week, we get to talk about Lucasfilms. This was Star Wars? Oh, wait, nope. I hear it now. Lucasfilms! Well, if you haven't put it all together yet, yes, we are talking about Lucasfilms and the most recent announcement that Disney and Lucasfilms will be creating a brand new division specifically focused on supporting developers making video games. This new division is called Lucasfilm Games. And if we're being honest, Lucasfilm Games have been kind of lacking as of late. I mean, yes, most recently we had Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, but before that we had Battlefront 2, which wasn't terrible, but definitely wasn't winning any prizes. In fact, in the last 10 years, we've received 4 games based on Lucasfilm properties. And this is a bummer, because Lucasfilms is home to some of the greatest properties of all time, like Howard the Duck, the 1985 Explorers movie, Strange Magic, Willow, along with these smaller films called Star Wars and Indiana Jones. And we have to be fair to Disney and Lucas. EA has had exclusive rights to producing Star Wars games for the last 10 years, meaning literally only one company was allowed to produce video games based on these properties. But with the foundation of Lucasfilm's games, all of that seems like it's going to change. So as you can imagine, an announcement of this caliber that Lucasfilm Games is going to create more video games was met with great joy. In fact, we have footage of those celebrations, so let's go ahead and roll that real quick. And to kick off this new era of gaming for Lucasfilms, they announced a brand new partnership with an extremely unexpected company. This week, Bethesda and Lucasfilm Games announced a brand new video game that will be based on Indiana Jones. Very little is known about this game at the time, other than Machine Games, the studio behind Wolfenstein, will be leading up production, which seems oddly fitting. Wolfenstein is about punching Nazis, and Indiana Jones sure punched a lot of Nazis. Wolfenstein has giant mechanized robots, and Indiana Jones had Shia LaBeouf, who when he acts sounds like a robot. And Wolfenstein has, this bit has clearly gone on way too long. The point is, Lucasfilm and Bethesda will be partnering together to make an Indiana Jones game, and I am 100% on board to play this. Like, for a video game industry that has 10 or 20 different games like Mario, how do we only have Lara Croft and Nathan Drake? It is time for the original Tomb Raider to take his rightful throne. Now, that wasn't the only game that Lucasfilms had up their sleeves, as the company announced a new story-driven, open-world Star Wars game that would be developed by Ubisoft Massive, the studio behind the fantastic Division 2. And by this point in the video, you might be asking yourself, EA has an exclusive contract on Star Wars games. How is Ubisoft creating games too? Well, EA cleared the air in a statement saying, "We will continue working with them, and our relationship has never been stronger." Clearly. While we may not have a lot of details to share at the moment, we've got a number of projects underway with the talented teams at EA. And over on Twitter, EA wrote, "We love Star Wars. We look forward to continuing our partnership with Lucasfilm Games. We're making more Star Wars games, and BD1 is still the cutest." Which, obviously, I am sure EA is bummed that they no longer have exclusive access to Star Wars video games. I mean, they probably feel like the guy who just finished building the Death Star and then the rebels just blew it up. Woo! That took forever. I mean, trying to get that last bolt in, I didn't think we were ever gonna finish. What's that? The rebels are nearing the ventilation system? But at the end of the day, I see two big winners from this story. One, the fans. Fans of Lucasfilms and Star Wars properties are finally going to get more video games to play. And two, Lucasfilms. They have three of the world's largest and best studios making their games: EA, Ubisoft, and Bethesda. And I am extremely excited to see what this leads to next. Like, what video games could we get from this? I, for one, would love to see an Assassin's Creed style video game where you're transported to the war between the Mandalorians and the Jedis. But you know what? I'm more interested on hearing what you have to say. If you could make any Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and hell, why not Willow video game, what would it be? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hey, thanks again for checking out our channel. If you like what you saw and you want to see more content just like it, which who wouldn't, hit the subscribe button right there. And while you're down there, hit the like button. Maybe even consider becoming a Nerf Report best friend, just like the people listed down below did. In fact, don't you want to see your name there? I know I do.